Good morning. This is the morning news on Remo TV. I am Oluduru Jeremiah. On national news, former Vice President of Nigerian presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2019 election, Atiku yesterday said the country cannot afford to fail the children. In a message released by its media office in Abuja, Atiku congratulated Nigerian children on the occasion of Children's Day. He reminded that it is incumbent on the society to ensure that Nigerian children attain their full potential in life. The former vice president expressed regret and disappointment that efforts to make life easy and better for the children are yielding abysmal results. This, he noted, has not been helped by the ongoing global pandemic ravaging the world, and which has caused many schools to be partially or completely shut down as the world struggles to contain the spread and find a cure to the deadly coronavirus disease, otherwise known as COVID-19. Still on national news, the country's debt rose by 20.8 trillion naira between July 15 and December 2020. Data obtained from the Debt Management Office on Wednesday showed. This period corresponds with the presidency of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, who assumed leadership of the country on May 29, 2015. According to the statistics obtained from the DMO, Nigeria's total debt as of June 30, 2015 stood at 12.12 trillion naira. However, as of December 31, 2020, the country's debt portfolio had risen to 32.92 trillion naira. This shows that within a period of 66 months, the country's debt has risen by 20.8 trillion naira. It also means that within the period, the country's debt portfolio rose by 171.62%. Most of the country's debt were incurred by the federal government. On international news, US President Joe Biden condemned the 6-month conflict in Ethiopia's war-hit Tigray region Wednesday, calling for a ceasefire and declaring that human rights abuses must end. I am deeply concerned by the escalating violence and the handling of regional and ethnic division in multiple parts of Ethiopia, Biden said in the White House statement. The large-scale human rights abuses taking place in Tigray, including widespread sexual violence, are unacceptable and must end. Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed initially sent troops into Tigray in November after accusing the once dominant regional ruling party of orchestrating attacks on federal army camps. Abiy, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, declared victory later that month when the army entered the regional capital, Mekelle. On sports news, Villarreal defeated Manchester United 11-10 on penalties to win the first major trophy after a 1-1 draw in the Europa League final, as goalkeeper David De Gea missed the decisive spot kick in a remarkable shootout. Gerard Moreno gave Villarreal the lead 29 minutes into the Spanish club's first Europa final before Edinson Cavani equalized early in the second half before Unai Emery's team prevailed on spot kicks, extending United's 4-year trophy drought. Eric Bailly replaced the injured Harry Maguire in central defense, with the United captain surprisingly named among the substitutes despite suffering ankle ligament damage 2 weeks ago. And lastly, on entertainment, Hollywood star Brad Pitt has been granted joint custody of his children with his estranged wife, Angelina Jolie, following a lengthy court battle, Page 6 reports. The 57-year-old Oscar winner has been fighting Jolie, 46, through the court for nearly 5 years for equal rights to their 6 kids. A source close to the issue said it was a tentative decision, adding that Jolie is continuing her legal fight. Judge John Udakek, the private judge hired by the former couple to oversee the case, made his thoughts clear in a lengthy recent ruling after months of witness testimony, including child services professionals who interviewed Jolie Pitt's children and others who have been around the family. Another source with knowledge of the case told Page 6 there was a significant change made in the custody agreement based on an extremely detailed decision made by the judge. And that's all on the morning news on Remo TV. For more news, check us up on our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Official Remo TV. Visit our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I am Oluduru Jeremiah. Good morning.